right, welcome back to Snipe City Cards. This might be my favorite video ever on this channel in some weird turnaround way. I had to build this thing up bigger than it should be because yeah, it's up there. Let's get into this box and we'll see what we're working with here. All right, so what's in these boxes? There's a lot of packing peanuts in the big box, and then we got these three, most of which is inconsequential to this video. So let's narrow it down and get to what we need. All right, so what makes this video so special? For starters, if you've been following this channel from the start, send a message in the chat. Would like to hear from some of you, see who's still out there, because this one's going way back. But basically, over 3 years ago, almost 3.5 years ago, I sent some cards into PSA with my brother. And long story short, if you haven't seen the videos, they never made it back. FedEx gave us some crazy runaround. So it's a huge thing. Went on forever. Ultimately, we got a few of them back, a little damaged. Everything was super weird, super sketchy. Yeah, as the years went by, it's just, kind of gave up on everything in terms of that. Until a few months back, let's say a couple of months ago, I got a message on Instagram, on our Instagram, Snipe City Cards. So it's just like, hey, do you remember your missing cards? And I was like, yeah, yes I do. He's like, well, I found them on an auction house. If you want to get the full backstory, check the description for the old videos from 3 years ago when this was happening in real time. So one of them is a Jack Hughes 1-of-1 auto from the first year of Skybox Metal. And I've had a few people message me over the years, but it was always the non-auto version, the gold PMG that was there. And anyway, so I got this message. I was like, it's probably that non-auto version that's been kind of out and about, so to speak, for a while. And it pops up on some auctions and here and there, and seen it on Facebook a little bit. He's like, no, trust me. So I go in looking. Sure enough, it's there. And after a lengthy process with the auction house, who was very good, and the person who ended up getting the cards, which I still don't know exactly how, but everyone we all kind of worked. Everyone worked and took some time, figure some stuff out. There were 6 missing cards in total, but a lot of them were serial numbered, and 3 of them back 3 years later. It's wild. Crazy stuff is these cards aren't worth nearly anything anymore. Like this Alec Manoah, this was my brother's here, serial numbered 109 of 499. I might try and do some side-by-sides if I could figure out how to edit this properly, show you what we were working with. Yeah, these all went into PSA. Someone clearly cracked them out of the slabs at some point, and here they are back. The Tim Stutzla silver rookie auto from first standalone metal, 2020 metal, serial numbered 8 of 99. That's not worth anything anymore either, but the big one. I literally never thought I would ever see this card in my possession again. I didn't even think I'd ever see it anywhere ever again. Shout out to the community for having someone catch it before I did. I wasn't even looking for it anymore. So like to have someone see a random card, remember that it was mine, that was, I don't know what you want to call it, stolen or misplaced or whatever, and go ahead and send me a message is just awesome. Really appreciated it. But yeah, this is like the biggest card I had pulled. I got it on ePack way back in the day, and it was early on in the card collecting process. So I mean, there was a point in time people said this card was worth 10K, so that's definitely not the case anymore, but it's still a really cool card. I'm not sure what the end goal with it is. Probably find a big Jack Hughes fan or something like that, but this is back in possession here. In hindsight, looking back, should have never sent it to PSA. These Skybox Metal cards usually don't grade very well. You can kind of see the top edge damage. I don't know if that corner was always that bad or if that was whoever cracked it. And yeah, I don't know the story. Never told me the story. Don't know if it was stolen by an employee from FedEx. I don't know if FedEx was supposed to look for these cards. And they opened a big investigation. They just kind of gave us the runaround. Oh, can't help you. But obviously they existed, so the likely guess from what I'm hearing from everyone is it just went into like an overflow area and eventually gets sold in a giant auction. which would explain why it hasn't surfaced for 3 years. And it gets sold on this giant auction. Someone buys them all up, and then, yeah, I guess they have to deal with some people being like, hey, that's my card, especially for the serial numbered ones. But this is super fun. This card is back 3 years later. I literally don't know what to do with it. I might just frame it on the wall as like part of the story, I guess. Jack Hughes, 1 of 1. Skybox Metal Gold, sophomore year, auto. That is the story. If you've been here, if you remember when I posted those initial videos, come say hi in the comments section. This was a fun one today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.